Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. So we had a listener write in, really fascinated by this whole world of AI, especially how it's being used, to treat genetic diseases.
That's incredibly exciting.
Right. It feels like every day there's a new headline, a new breakthrough. So we decided to, dive in.
Good choice. Lots to uncover there.
I know. And we found some really amazing stuff like, get this, a virtual lab powered by AI. It's being used to change the way we could potentially treat some of these diseases.
Yeah, it's called CREM.
CREM, okay.
And it's basically simulating this revolutionary gene editing technology called CRISPR.
Okay, CRISPR, I've heard that, thrown around. But honestly, I need a little refresher. Like, what is CRISPR, really?
So imagine, right, like you have this DNA sequence, and CRISPR lets scientists go in and literally edit that sequence. It's like fixing typos, but in the instruction manual of a cell.
Wow, so it's like a really precise editing tool for genetic code.
Exactly. And that's where CRIM comes in. It's like this virtual lab powered by AI, and it lets scientists simulate those CRISPR experiments without needing a physical lab.
Oh, wow. So much faster, I'm assuming, than, traditional research.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Think about it. You'd have to make the edit in the lab, grow the cells, analyze the results, and then repeat.
Yeah.
CRIM lets you run like thousands of these simulations virtually in a fraction of the time.
So it's like fast forwarding through the research process.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
And because of that, what they were able to do is they were actually able to accurately simulate how much protein a certain gene was producing.
Wow. So instead of just saying like on or off, they can like fine tune.
You got it.
Wow.
And that's huge, right? Because a lot of these genetic diseases aren't as simple as just on or off. It's about the level of activity, Maybe the gene is producing too much of a specific protein, maybe too little.
And CRIM can help kind of pinpoint that sweet spot for treatment.
Exactly. And what's even more exciting, I think, is that CRIM can actually model the interaction of multiple genes at the same time.
Wow.
And that's crucial because many of these genetic diseases, they aren't caused by just one gene. It's complex. It's a whole network of them interacting.
So it's not just fixing one typo, but understanding how those typos in different parts of the instruction manual are impacting each other.
Exactly. And that's why this is so groundbreaking, because it opens the door to treating, such a wide range of these conditions, from cystic fibrosis to even certain types of cancer.
So we're talking about using AI to potentially cure some of the most challenging diseases out there.
It's incredible.
It feels like we're on the cusp of this whole other revolution in medicine.
We are, but of course, it's not quite that simple. There is still a lot of hurdles to overcome before we see these treatments, actually available to the public. And then, of course, there's, the ethical considerations, which whole other conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
But for now, I think it's incredibly exciting to see how this technology is, really changing the game when it comes to treating genetic diseases.
Absolutely. CREM is a perfect example of how cutting-edge technology is giving us, hope for a future where these diseases might not hold the same power that they do today. Really quite mind-blowing when you think about it. And that is your deep dive for today.